Yes. Perfect. Hello, everyone. My name is Hallie Bethard. I am the Director of Sales on the West Coast. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have Sina The Gray in Milan with Marais, Cheval Three Quays in London with Nisa, and then Maison Proust in Paris with Florian. As always, if you have any questions, please write them in the chat box and we'll get to them after each presenter is finished. You'll also be receiving the recording and their contact information for any questions that come up later. And I'd also like to mention our Muse VIP program. If you go to our website and fill out the form, your clients receive an exclusive amenity from Muse and Cameo Collection on top of any other exclusive amenity that they may already be receiving. So without further ado, we're going to get started with Mary in Milan.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Mary Nikolaeva, and I'm the general manager of Sina The Gray Hotel. Sina The Gray is a very small 21 rooms boutique hotel in the very best center of Milan. We are, as you may see, between the Duomo Cathedral, La Scala Theater, which is hard to be seen now because of the weather, and Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. The famous Galleria is right in front of the hotel. We have some rooms that are overlooking the Galleria with an amazing view. You probably know that Milan is not a city that offers a lot of views, so to be in front of the Galleria is something that really makes the difference. So this is the hotel, the entrance of the hotel. I'm not sure you can see it. I have to go a little bit far away from it. Okay. Talking about Christmas decorations. Again, as I told you, we started a little bit in advance this year in order to make it last longer. So, okay, this is the entrance of the hotel. And you may see that it is a design hotel, a very modern one. It was made by an Italian designer called Guido Ciampi. Guido was chosen by the company because the idea was to create a very particular place, a little bit more than a private house. Look at these Chinese houses. So he made everything with the idea to make a private house. So we have these big sofas where everyone will sit together, as you may see here in the restaurant of the hotel. There is only one sofa, and everyone will stay all together. Look how cozy it is. Everything is made by details. Everything is made to be comfortable, to be, I used to say this is the real Italian design. So, what about decorations? We very often think about what is our real selling point. It is for sure the location, which is an excellent one. It is for sure the beauty of the hotel and the 21 rooms. But most importantly, it is people. So this is why we decorate ourselves, just to be a part of the Christmas mood. And yeah, so this was the idea. Then for the rest, the rooms are all beautiful, all different. Each room has something of strongly particular, as private steam bath or private gym or hanging bed and so on. But we believe that the real selling point of this place is people. People will make the difference between an ordinary stay and a special experience. So this is why we point on this. This is our real sincere aim. And this is what we wish for this Christmas. So this is all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mary. I couldn't agree more. People make the place. It really makes a big difference. So thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks to you.
Of course. Okay, thank you so much again. And then next up, we will have Florian. And let's see here. One moment. Okay, you're on mute, and then we're ready for you.
Let's go. So I'm going to present Maison Proust Hotel in Spalamer in Paris. So it's a boutique hotel of 23 rooms designed by Jacques Garcia. And this is establishment. It's like to get an homage of Marcel Proust, the French designer. So now I'm going to just try to show you the place. And so indeed, we're going to start from the side. So we are located in Le Marais, so really in the central of Paris, in the third district, next to Tower du Temple, the building just in front of the hotel. Let me just, I don't know if I can switch for the other side. So you are inside the lobby, the entrance. It's a curiosity area, and so we've got a lot of artifacts from the 19th century belonging of Mr. Proust himself. We've got also some La Mer products. We've got a partnership with La Mer. We arrived directly inside the lobby from the 19th century area with this amazing bar, open every day from 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. Sorry. So a lot of items you can't see, but it's an old cheminée from the 19th century over there. So I've got this amazing mirror from Venice there. Sorry, just difficult. So we've got also this inspiration from the Opera House, the library. So this is gorgeous to see with the golden paper on the top. And so we've got these amazing books here. It's a book signed by Mr. Proust himself. We bought it in auction in New York. So we've got a lot of details in this hotel. It looks like a museum. So all the rooms are totally different. So it's a part of the atmosphere of Marcel Proust. Let me show you one of them. And it's a junior suite. Sorry, this is the style of the hotel. All right. So we're gonna enter in one of our junior suites. So the rooms are similar, just the decoration change. And when a guest book a room, you can decide to select the room of their choice for the decoration. So I've got all the space here. So we've got also a spa. Unfortunately, I can't show you as someone is already there, actually. It's Moroccan style for the spa. There is a pool and a steam room. So the guests can privatize the pool and the steam room 1 hour daily, and this is complimentary. So this is a part of the experience that we offer for each guest. And so, yeah, I don't know what I can say more.
No, it's perfect. I think your spa one is amazing. The pool is fantastic as well. So I think that's a great introduction to the property.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you for joining us today as well.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, and last but not least, we're going to have Nisa in London with Cheval Three Keys.
Hello, thanks, Hallie. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining today. I'm actually warmed up, I've got my coat on because I'm stood outside on the river, and I wanted to just give you a snapshot of where exactly the property is located and tell you a little bit more about it before we jump in and go and have a look at one of the apartments. Cheval Three Keys is situated in this heart of the city of London, next to the Tower of London, and literally stone's throw away from the Tower Bridge. So if I just flick my camera around right now, it will give you, so we've got the Tower Bridge over there, and this all over here is the Tower of London, and that's the Tower of London shop. And then you've got the River Thames all along here. You've got the Shard over there, and across on the other side, where I don't know how far it can reach to say, you can see literally the Wheel and HMS Belfast over there. So from the actual top roof, you can count up to 14 iconic landmarks in London. But with the most prominent one is obviously the Tower Bridge over there. This is the building that we're actually looking at. So it's in a U shape that literally loops around all the way across to there, with 159 apartments ranging from a studio 1-bed to 2, 3-bed and 4-bed penthouses. On the bottom floor of the building, we've got this restaurant that obviously this whole space belongs to us. However, we have rented this space out with this lovely igloos to Copper Club, where obviously you can come for lunch, breakfast, dinner, and it's lovely how it's set literally in front of the river as well. You have got Paul Patisserie over here, and then the Pret-a-Manger over there, and then we're going to go around the other side to get into the building itself. And that's obviously, as you can see over there, is where we've got the iconic Tower of London. So it's literally at the doorstep. So some real fantastic places to visit when you come to London. Across here is where you've got the taxi rank, which pulls up in front of the actual property. And over there with those dazzling lights is where we've got the property where we're going to actually step into. So I'll just, a bit windy, so I do apologize. Yeah. So as we go into the foyer, right, nice and warm. We've got the front of house in and the concierge, which they work around the clock here. There's a 24-hour team on site. So they help with all the check-ins, guest inquiries, any kind of like deliveries that come in, and they can actually deliver it to the apartments as well. The property itself was built about 10 years ago, and as it kind of like where it positioned in front of the river, you've got 2 fountains on each side, which really kind of like mimics that whole sense of the water and being in front of the river, which is quite tranquil. The property has, as I mentioned, 159 apartments. Over there is where we have the 24-hour gym as well on site, so the guests can basically go in there and exercise. And then over here is where we actually are going to go up into the apartment, where I am going to show you a deluxe 2-bedroom apartment. Now, I mentioned to Hallie earlier on, we might lose the reception while I step into the lift. But Hallie, if you don't mind taking over for a few seconds until I get upstairs to the 4th floor, that would be amazing.
Yes, no problem. I'm happy to fill in the gap.
Thank you.
I would like to make the joke of mind the gap, as
Yes.
that's very fitting in the moment.
It won't take me wrong. It's only 4 floors.
Perfect. Well, fun fact about me is that my dad's actually from England, so London is very close to home for me. And I really love always seeing the property, and you walking around today made me really miss my family. So I really enjoyed seeing that today as a nice fun fact about myself. And, Paris and Milan are also 2 of my favorite cities as well. So this is the top 3, actually, which is amazing. And she's back. So you don't have to
I'm
hear about
back.
my family life and all the other things I was yapping about.
Thank you for filling in.
Oh, of
So as
course.
you can see, we're in the corridors. They're quite large and spacious, very wide corridors, and all the front doors are literally meant to mimic your own front door, so in order to make you feel more at home than just a normal
a door, and then you walk into your bedroom. So over here, we're going to step into the corner apartments. So that's the U-shape apartments, which are the most impressive one we've got, just simply because of its views as well as the space. So these are the deluxe 2-bed apartments. As you enter the apartment, you've got obviously a separate desk space over here where you can work. But as we step into the actual apartment, one of the most breathtaking features of these apartments are literally the views. They're not stuck on, they are absolutely real. And that is where I was literally downstairs there at the beginning of the actual call. And this is me in the apartment, and that's the Tower of London. Just do a slow tour of the views. So it pretty much, from this apartment, it wraps quite well around it. And you've got the Tower of London, which is over there as well. And over here is where you've got the, obviously the docks, and where you can take the Uber boats up across the Battersea and Canary Wharf as well, which is really handy. The apartment is self-contained, so you have literally everything provided for you. It is a fully equipped kitchen with all the appliances that you can think of. All the fridge will be stocked with hampers upon arrival, breakfast hampers where guests can, it allows them to really make breakfast. And the longer they stay, the bigger the hamper. We've got some more views of the Shard over here, and across there is the actual, the wheel. So yeah, as mentioned, the fridge, they will all be stocked as you come in. All the Nespresso pots will be provided and replenished on a daily basis, which is at the guest disposal here. And then the apartment consists of 2 bedrooms. We have 1 bedroom here, which is twin beds. And then again, ample wardrobe space. They all have space for a safe, which takes a laptop, and more wardrobe space over there. And again, being the 2nd bedroom, you still have got some stunning views here over London, even in the bedrooms. Now, all the apartments on the riverside, they've got the balcony. So if I step out here, so you've got the balcony here on this side, which connects to the living room on the other side. So you can just come out in the morning, have a breakfast. There is a bigger balcony across on the other side as well, which makes it quite nice, especially on a summer day. It's absolutely stunning when the sun is piercing down to the river as well. Right, so now I'm moving to the master bedroom. And in here again, so that's the queen size bed. And then again, we have the view again, even from the master bedroom. And then access to the balcony from here as well. Okay, so the master bedrooms, they have an ensuite bathroom, which is ample size. Wardrobes over here. We function just like a hotel, where I said sort of like serve as apartments. It often kind of like get misused in terms of thinking it's just long-term stay, but it's not. You can book us from any length of stay, from minimum 1 night up to however long. All the toiletries that we use is L'Occitane, and they get replenished as well. All the bathrobes, slippers, everything as per usual is provided, hairdryer, etc. And then the master bathroom over here with a bath. There are some utility rooms. Each department is separately, but they have even the washer and a dryer, and all the appliances we use is Siemens across the apartments. Right, so we're pet friendly. You can bring the guests can bring the furry animals along with them. We're the reservation team. They work 8 days a week, 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. And we have in total, we have about 11 residences in our collection between London and Dubai. But obviously this one in particular is set at the heartbeat of London. That's from me, Hallie.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And could you remind us the room category that you were in?
This one was a deluxe 2-bed apartment.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to give us a nice tour of the streets as well as property itself. So thank you once again.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And I'll be making sure that everyone receives each other's contact information. As I said, you can reach out to any one of us on the Muse and Cameo Collection team. We're always here to help you. So thank you again for joining us and happy holidays to everyone. I can officially say that on December 1st. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day.
Thank you.